live. I don't know if nobody's gonna join, but regardless, I'm gonna tell this story and post it. All right. So this story, let me get y'all out the light. This story takes place in the Nevada Department of Corrections, right? Say like me and my brother Slim. My name is Slim, and I got a brother named Slim too, right? So we on the yard together, High Desert State Pen, Southern Desert, and we end up making it to camp. I went first, he followed later, right? So in camp, it's a lot of freedom. It's a lot of whatever's on the street, you know what I mean, for people to indulge in as far as tobacco and other extracurriculars they call gang drugs, right? And they had this shit called spice floating around, you know? So I can remember, well, before I get to that, there are a lot of reason, and I'm gonna give people a lot of game. A lot of the reason that people smoke spice in prison is because they can't test for it, right? You smoke weed, they urine test, give you a urine analysis, boom, you fail, boom, you lose all your good time, go to the hole. They even have a test for tobacco, right? Like a little pregnancy test. It's crazy that you piss in the cup, drop the little thing in there, drop, 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 drop inside the fucking the little tester like a pregnancy thing. You'll see the solid line. You'll think you fucking pregnant. Positive for tobacco, right? I know I failed the tobacco test, but it was the day before I got released, so it was like whatever, right? So nonetheless, a lot of people smoke the spice because they don't test for it. Like if they give you a random urine analysis, it's not gonna show up. So anyways, they got this spice going around. They got two types. They got some shit called Al Capone or something. They got some shit called Man Down. Now, I can admit, I smoked that shit like 3 or 4 times, right? I remember the first time I smoked that shit, I was smoking that shit, and fucking, I'm on the yard smoking that shit, right? And I go back into the dorm. We in camp, in fire camp. I go back to my building, and I got like the crazy fucking giggles. It's like the first time I ever smoked tree. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop laughing. And I go inside my building, inside the fire camp. If anybody from Nevada is, on the live, and shout out to everybody that's tapping in on my live. I really appreciate y'all. 12 gauge, what's happening, fam? I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see too good. You know what I mean? So if I don't see y'all comments, because my eyes are very blurred, everything is doubled. You know what I mean? So, anyways, the first time I get the spice, I smoke it on the yard. You feel me? Hello, hello, hello. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the subs. So, the first time I smoked the spice, it gave me these crazy giggles. I go back inside my building in the prison, when the camp got released from prison to a lower level custody, which is fire camp. And dogs trying to mess my story up, but I'm gonna get it out. I smoked the spice, right? I smoked the spice, and I can't stop laughing. I go back inside my building. I sit there and I start watching the first 48. And for some odd reason, the first 48 is funny as a motherfucker to me, right? Can't stop laughing, watching this shit. My homie Rock from San Bernardino Crib, he walked up to me like, Slim, cuz, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. He like, no, cuz, you high as a motherfucker. And he started, and he has this very crazy laugh. He walks away laughing. They have this gang in Vegas called the Gerson Park Kings. My young brother from Gerson Park, JK, he walk up like, Slim, big brother, you all right? He like, Crown, you watching the first 48 laughing? Crown, no, you high as a motherfucker. So at that point, I'm like, damn, all the homies see it. I'm finna put my head up under the covers. Like, I'm done with that shit for the night. Moving forward, another day, me and my brother smoked this shit together. Now we on the yard sitting there. In the first, it seemed like both times me and my brother smoked this shit, some shit jumped off on the yard. So my brother Slim from neighborhood Crip, you know what I'm saying? They call us Red Slim, Blue Slim. So we sitting on the yard, boom, we burning our little spice stick, and we look, and all the California Crips, and my brother a Crip too, but whatever was going on didn't involve him, didn't involve me. I'm a Pod Roof, so we notice all the Crips gravitating to one side. We smoking the shit. Like, bro, you see this shit? Back and forth. He like, yeah, I see this shit. Unbeknownst to us, we high as a motherfucker. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? High as a motherfucker. And we see the California Crips politic on another LA California Crip from a schoolyard. Maxed him out, got him up out of there real fast and in a hurry, right? They closed the whole yard down, make everybody go to their bunk. So it's dorm living. It's like 4 dorms. It's 2 buildings with 4 dorms in it at this fire camp. So eight dorms altogether, 4 on each side. You know what I'm saying? They make everybody strip down to their drawers and shit. And they walk around and check your knuckles to see if your hands are swollen, if you got blood, you know, knuckles, whatever, right? Can't really see. Hello, though. Shout out, Skip. So they come through, they can't find nothing because the niggas, when they fight in the pen, they put on gloves, they wrap socks around their hands. But they meatballed this nigga real quick. He didn't snitch to get him up off the yard. Boom. The very next day, it's like the last time I smoked that shit, me and my brother Slim again on the yard now. They have these certain people in prison that are male, but they have it in their mind that they're a female or some weird shit like that, whatever. And you have guys in prison that like those type of individuals. So we fire up, boom, we on fire. Something like this. So this is good kush, we don't do spice. What's happening? So we sitting there smoking the spice and shit. And it's like, nope, I'm lying. It's another time. No, that's all the same day. So we sitting there smoking the spice, and it's like first let out at the camp. The dude that liked those type of gentlemen, he's like walking, and they walking behind him. It's like 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? And they walk in the yard, walk out to my brother Slim, like, blood, look at this shit. Right? Him and his bitch is walking around. Right? Now, this young man that chose to indulge in these type of activities, his daddy is a well-known gang member, so I'm not going to put his name out there, nor his dad, because his dad, come to find out his dad is my homie, right? So anyways, fucking, we go lock it down, we come back out, and it's like the same thing. Him and his bitches walking around. Bitches. But they walking around. They walking around, right? So at the camp, when they bring new people in, it's not like that shit you see on TV, the big bus loads. That's like when they send you to prison. They bring you to camp, they come like in a family van, a Ford van, like 3 rows. So they could probably get like 3, 6, like 9 people plus the 2 guards that are driving, right? 11 people fit in that shit. They pull up to the gate, everybody kind of looks, trying to see like who coming in the camp. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all this nigga name. This nigga name was Gunsmoke, right? I swear to the high heavens. Nigga Gunsmoke, right? Hey, I hope you're having an amazing day too. So, fucking, the nigga Gunsmoke come out. He's a Crip, a Vegas Crip, respected by the Vegas Crips and shit, whatever. I heard he's a real loc, and I seen him fight and shit. He'll fight anything, right? I guess he has the same likings It's the other nigga, right? So me and my brother sitting there smoking and shit. The nigga go in, take his shit in. He walk around, bust some corners, say what's up to the Crips. Woo wham, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, bam. Next thing we know, the new nigga Gunsmoke is walking around with the bitches. The bitches. He walking around with the bitches. And the other little nigga's just sitting there with his knees like in his lap, you know, like a little depressed kid. So we smoking the spice and we watching this shit. I'm like, Slim, this shit is crazy. Some real soap opera shit. He just took them niggas from that nigga. Like that nigga had them niggas. Now this nigga then came on the unit and took them niggas from that nigga. Like 3 of those, you know what I'm saying? So I guess the young nigga felt some type of disrespect and was like, fuck this, I'm finna go approach these bitches about this shit. Right? This nigga got up and it's like it was happening right now. I can remember like, bro, look, this nigga getting up. Where this nigga going? We had a long ass spice stick, cause we in the pen. We used to, I mean, anybody been to prison know how it is, so y'all can't clown me, but fucking, this shit is crazy. Drag queens and shit. Oh, whatever you want to call them, right? So, long ass line paper, school paper, old school kid paper, right? We rolling up like 9, 10-inch long little spice sticks. We blowing that motherfucker down, right? And I remember passing it to my brother Slim, like, bro, look at this. Look at the little niggas on the move. My brother Slim got the spiggity, and we watching the nigga move across the yard, and he went over there and confronted them bitches. He went over there and confronted them hoes. A couple more hits of the spice, a couple more blinks later, them bitches whipped that nigga's ass. The nigga Gunsmoke was just standing there, and he was sitting. Remember? Nigga had the prison commissary black shades on, the sunglasses you wear at the commissary. Nigga had like a SA net on the top of his head. Nigga had no undershirt on, no shirt, with just his top buttoned up with no shirt. Say, man, they beat that nigga's ass, fams. I swear to the high heavens, I be seeing this nigga dad. I work. I be seeing this nigga dad. Like, what's up, big homie? Like, what's up, blood? Like, only if you knew. Then, oh no, man. No, man, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I remember this nigga, he was big as a motherfucker. He was punking people in jail, like taking their shit. Like, I'm a little nigga. I'm like 6'2 and a half, almost 6'3, 165, give or take. You know, I'm a little guy. Nigga lifting all these weights and shit. And I had got my weight up, right? Weighing like 210, buffing every day on the weights, because in camp they got weights. And this nigga's running around fucking with people, talking like crazy shit. I'm a known coffee drinker, not from prison, from the world. Before I ever even got in trouble, before I ever got incarcerated, I was already in love with the coffee bean, right? So I'm checking this nigga out like, damn, he punking all these niggas. Them was the tough niggas over there. He running through them niggas over there, okay. Okay. So we playing cards one day, fucking spades. And one thing I don't play with is the bitch word. If I call you a bitch, that the nigga, it's time to fight, you know. And this nigga was from down south, so I understand how down south people talk. And he calling everybody bitch ass nigga, hoe ass, and nigga like, yo, hoe ass nigga. And I'm like, hey fam, look, bro, you not down south right now. You on the West Coast. All that hoe ass nigga and bitch ass nigga shit, you gotta cut that shit out, bro, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about the old hoe ass nigga. I said, like, nigga, chill out with that shit, fam. Like, I'm not your hoe or your bitch ass nigga. Now, you know, they have this saying, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Right then and there was not the was not the time. You feel me? Got something for this nigga. So they got microwaves in the pen, you know. No, this nigga hate me. If you on YouTube watching, nigga, I'm still all right. So got some of that Sean P. Diddy oil. Put that shit in a coffee cup. That shit in a coffee cup. Threw it in the microwave for like 3 minutes. Right till it start bubbling. Open the microwave so it don't bubble over, because you got like 60 niggas trying to use that same microwave. So, you know, prison is a very clean place, believe it or not. Or a lot of the gentlemen are, you know. Open it, let the bubbling go down. And they like, you know, the microwaves like at the 7-Eleven, them turn knob ones like that. That's how the microwaves are in the prison. Hit that motherfucker with another 2-3 minutes. Open the door. Close the door again. Hit that motherfucker with another minute or two. As soon as he say hoe ass nigga, I'm gonna change his life. Pure genius. Before I conclude this story, I'm not bragging or boasting by no means. What I'm saying is that it's more than one ways to fight. And just because you big don't mean you gonna win. You could be a big dummy, like Fred Sanford say, yo, big dummy. You could be a big dummy. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I see the nigga. He over there arguing with somebody else. I'm like, damn. He was arguing with the nigga Freddie Tiffany. Now, that's not his real name. But my brother, rest in peace, my nigga Greedy Stone from BPS from the jungles, used to call this young nigga from Atlanta Freddie Tiffany. If y'all don't know who Freddie Tiffany is, I'm 44. Y'all don't know who Freddie Tiffany is. Freddie Tiffany is a guy, the Sprite guy or whatever the guy is. The nigga that did the movie with Eddie Griffin called Double Take. Eddie Griffin was something Tiffany. That nigga, whatever name I just said, right? So I look over there, he arguing with the little nigga from Atlanta, telling him all kind of motherfucking bitch ass niggas and hoe ass niggas. So I see him, and he said it. He said just what I need him to say. He said, nigga, I'll beat your ass and any nigga ass in her. So he talking to me too. Whoa, I'm talking like Wheel of Fortune, that motherfucker spinning. Took that motherfucking hot cup of that Sean P. Diddy oil up out that motherfucking microwave and just walked by that nigga and just, yeah, changed his life. Changed it. If he didn't believe in God before, he definitely do today. Changed this motherfucking, burnt all this shit off. I hope I don't get my, use your imagination. It's like a human napalm bomb. You know what that baby oil do? That shit is hot, it stick to you. Your shit get the peeling and come. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The biggest guys is not necessarily the strongest guy. The smarter guy is the stronger guy in any aspect of life. In any aspect of life. You know, whole lot of shit didn't happen in prison. Oh, okay. How much time I could barely see. All right, look, I'm gonna drop one more story. Then I'm gonna get up out of here, right? So, my cellie, so due to gang politics, right? When you go to prison, you get questioned by the gang officers. You know what I'm saying? They already know where you from, but they want to know if you still an active gang member. Do you have any immediate enemies? Who can we sell you up with? Who we can't sell you up with, like that? You know what I mean? And before I say this story, I just want to say shout out to all the members out there, no matter what color they rep, what team, Norte, Serenio, red, blue, like it don't matter to me. Shout out to all the guys, because I've been locked up with the best. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good night, fam. So I tell the people, they're like, is there anybody you don't want to be sold up with? I'm like, no Compton Crips and no Southsiders, period. You know, they're like, all right. So I'm in my cell. I ended up being in a cell. No, no, no. They put me in a cell with a young dude named CJ. CJ had like 2 months and he was to the house. So I'm in there with CJ. CJ leave. I'm in the cell probably like a day by myself. And this shit is crazy. It's like I'm on the top bunk sleep because it's summertime. And that's where all the air hit the top bunk. Normally a nigga want that bottom bed, but summertime you want that top one, that air coming out that thing, right? The door cracked. I'm asleep. I turn over. I look. I see a nigga standing there sweating, looking like Chris Rock with a mohawk, sweating like a motherfucker. And the nigga looking at me, cause I had been locked up for a few years, so I had brightened up and all that shit and my tattoos. That nigga walk in, he like, hey, are you a Mexican? I'm like, what? He like, are you a Mexican? I'm like, nah, homie, I'm from Fruittown, Paru. He like, oh, all right, boo. What's up, homie? My name is Lil Drock. I'm from Skyline, Paru. I'm like, oh, what's happening, homie? I turn back over and then go back to sleep, right? Didn't help the nigga with his shit or nothing, like, man. So now some time done gone, we done kind of opened up to one another. We, you know, we talk silly shit, walk the chow together, blah, blah, you know, whatever, whatever. The nigga see I'm tatted up. He see I got a certain disrespect, well, what's maybe considered disrespectful to some, you know, some whackouts on my body and shit like that. That's what they call eye busters. I'm reading a book. He like, I'm finna tattoo myself. He made a little pic. The nigga made a pic. He finna tattoo himself. I'm like, all right. So I'm up there reading my book, right? I'm up there reading my book, The Cartel by Ashley and Joquavius, right? So I'm reading the book, The Cartel and shit. This nigga picking himself. I really don't know what he picking. He kind of told me, but I really didn't, like he can't be serious about that, right? Unbeknownst to me, this nigga picking CKs all in his arm, going all the way up, like almost like a Gucci thing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, well, shit, blood. Nigga, this is what it is. I'm like, but bro, that's not the type of shit you get in prison. Like, you supposed to come to prison with some shit tattooed on you like that. You know, these niggas gonna flip out, they see that shit. He like, blood, I'll catch a fade with whoever. I'm like, that's the spirit, champ. You just coming. That's the spirit. So we go outside to play basketball, and I got a homie from Pomona. And excuse me if I place him in the wrong hood, but I know he either from Southside Village or Trey 57, my nigga PT, right? Unit barber shit, kind of like two Chains, kind of like him, but a lot shorter. I noticed he like, we playing basketball, the nigga done took his shirt off. My celly took his shirt off or whatever. He like eyeballing him, looking at him. Nigga pulled me to the side. Hey, Slim, cuz, let me holler at you real quick. Like, what's up, my nigga? He like, hey, cuz, you my nigga. I'll fuck with you. We already know how, you know, the tats and shit you got. You know, the lokes fuck with you, but cuz didn't have that shit yesterday. And in my mind, I'm like, here we go. I'll play stupid. Like, didn't have what? The nigga called me out on my bullshit. Like, Slim, stop playing, cuz. That's your silly, nigga. You know what the fuck he was in there doing. He's a grown man, brother. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to tell him? I told the nigga it wasn't a good idea. My nigga B Braves, baby Braves said you shouldn't have did it. So he like, all right. So this shit is brewing. We go to Chow that night. I'm noticing all the California Crip homies that normally fuck with us is kind of standoffish and shit. I'm like, because I had already been to prison before. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been incarcerated, unfortunately, in Texas, California, and Nevada. So I'm watching the body. I'm like, damn, these all the niggas that normally fuck with us and joke with us, walking like, why these niggas ain't, okay, mental note. And I got a couple cousins on the yard, a couple tight homies. That's Crips. So one of my niggas, shout out to the 5-5 Crips, was my nigga C-Note. Another one was my nigga from San Bernardino, Stevie Loke. And I got a relative, and I know this is gonna be bad. I know the Watts niggas gonna hate me for this. I just can't remember if he from Front Street or Back Street, but his name is Baby Watts, right? Baby Watts come get at me like, hey, cuz we finna lay the yard down. I'm like, well, who we finna lay it down on? I already know what it is, but he like, man, your boy put that bullshit on him. And my nigga Greedy Stone, rest in peace, from BPS is in prison with us too. He right there, and the homie Big Satan from Swans. But Satan didn't go to child with us. So I'm like, well, what's the deal? Like, what's the deal? He like, cuzzo, all I can say is when the shit jump, you know what I'm saying? I know you gonna fight hard, you gonna do your shit. Just stay out my way and I'm gonna stay out yours. I'm like, bet. Before we walking back to our room, to our dorm, to our building, to our cell, the homie Stevie Loke say, hey, Slim, cuz, you know how this shit go. He was like, niggas ain't even trying to lay the yard down like that. Tell cuz catch the fair one. I'm like, say less. I don't know why they thought I was the leader of the Bloods. And they got a good Muslim brother, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, right? So I tell the nigga, like, look, bro, either we gonna rumble or you gonna catch the head up fade. He like, well, where do you want me to catch the fade at? You gonna catch it in our house. He like, all right, say less. So we walking from the chow hall back to the buildings. We in the A buildings at High Desert Prison out here in Nevada in Indian Springs. This weird ass nigga start taking his shirt off, like, cause you got the blue shirt, blue like khaki pants, white t-shirt under, you know. So he started taking the blue shirt off, and when the guards see shit like that, they automatically know something cracking. So I'm like, nigga, put your shirt back on. Like, blood, you trying to dry snitch? You trying to get out the fade? He like, no, I'm just trying to get ready. Nigga, you get ready when you get in there, nigga. So my celly go in our house first, and the homie PT from, again, excuse me, the right name, PT, and if I'm not mistaken, he might be from Southside Village, because my bro Lil Wack. Sis, how y'all doing, man? From the prison yard to the backyard. He was in prison with us too. That's my big bro, right? So I think he is from Southside Village, from Wack Hood. He up the stairs, and before I could blink, I hear doom, doom, boom, boom, doom, doom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, they in there getting it. That's what I thought. Only one of them niggas was in there getting it. One was giving and one was receiving, right? I run up in the cell. By the time I get to the cell, the Crip homie got my celly with both his arms, funeral style, like arms crossed. He holding both that nigga arms with one hand and just giving him the square business. Boom, 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 boom. Nigga got a cartoon nut. I seen the cartoon nut. I'm like, that's enough. I snatched the homie up off of him. Like, all right, my nigga, you did your business. You did that. Come on, that's enough. He's like, no, Slim, I need some more. Like, no, you don't. Nope. No, you don't. You good. Get up out of here, my nigga. Pushed him up out the room, right? Because I'm a real ass, so I'm very nonchalant. No, you good. You done. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? I'm trying this YouTube thing to be more humorous, be more social, be more of a personality to people. Maybe certain people will like me. You know, I'm praying that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know, maybe a thumbs up or two in the video. But nonetheless, I throw the nigga up out of there. And my celly jump up like, blood, I was just about to get him. And I'm thinking to myself, how? If anybody, whoever see this, whoever's watching, if you ever been to prison, them bunks is low. Like, you can't even pray on that motherfucker. You sit up just on a wake up and hit your head on the top bunk. So there's no, so imagine two niggas on, he was on top of that nigga, giving him the square business, right? So now time moved forward from prison. It's the same goofy nigga. From prison, we go to camp. This is where the hot oil shit happened at, right? So we at camp, and for some reason, it seemed to be some level of separatism between the Las Vegas Crips and Bloods and the California Crips and Bloods. I didn't experience that. I fucked with everybody, and I felt genuinely everybody fucked with me. You know, I didn't have no problems. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody. Oh, them niggas was weird. No, I didn't have nothing bad to say, right? So we on the yard, and mostly everybody in prison from California was all Crips. You know, it was only like 2 Bloods, Oh, well, maybe one myself. I don't consider the other nigga blood, especially after this, as Braves would say, Zark shit, right? So we at Three Lakes Valley Camp. We outside on the yard playing basketball. The big and anybody follow my nigga Whack from Southside. And says, how y'all doing from the prison yard to the backyard? How the look today? Don't the look him? If you follow him, ask him this. Slim told this story on live. Is this true? And he gonna say, on Crip. Watch. So we on the yard playing basketball, right? I'm a pretty decent basketball player. I would like to think so. We out there balling and shit. This weird nigga come out there, the nigga from San Diego, claims San Diego. No disrespect to San Diego, but the nigga that claims San Diego, he come out there to the yard. Now, mind you, me and him used to be cellies at the actual prison in the cells. And now we're in camp, you know. So at the cells, when he picked all that shit on him, now we at camp with all these Crips. So all the California Crips know me already pretty much from the streets, you know, street life type shit activities. Niggas already know each other. I'm in the pen with Lil Wack S's, the homie Speedy from Lantana, shout out him. The homie Blue from Raymond Avenue, shout out him. Slim from Faux Trey, shout out him. Shadow from Hoover, shout out from 107 Hoover, shout out him. Monster Trey from Altadena Block, shout out him. Luck from Altadena Block, shout out him. The one nigga that they ran up off the yard from Schoolyard, shout out to him. My big Muslim brother Devil from Marvin, shout out to him. My nigga Steel from A-Tray, shout out to him. Hot Boy from A-Tray, like all Crips, all fucking Crips, right? But they all fucked with me. So we outside playing basketball, no shirts on, whatever. The weird nigga come out. He like, I got next. They're like, all right. So he's standing there with his shirt and shit on or whatever. He not a little dude, but he's a buster nonetheless because of this. I'm out there playing, you know, I got the big P's. I got shit whacked out on me. I move across my stomach like I'm whacked, right? It's his turn to play. He get on the basketball court and he peel up out his shirt. The homie Speedy from Lantana Block, Compton, Crip, like, hey, cuz, let me look at you real quick. He like, what's up? And he walk up on him. Speedy like, yeah, cuz, nah, this ain't gonna work. He like, what you talking about? The nigga say, the homie Speedy tell that nigga like, cuz, you got all them CKs on your body, cuz, you gotta put a shirt on or go back inside. I'm looking like, oh, ain't this about a bitch? The Crips done told the supposed tough-ass nigga from Skyline Park, Piru to put a shirt on. Speedy from Lantana Block. So, instead of saying, well, blood, this what I stand on, or even some buster shit like, look, this what I, you know, this how I used to get down, whatever. Because a lot of niggas do that shit. I ran up on a nigga from Harlem. He had the big BK on the side of his face. I'm like, what's up? Like, blood, you mean that? He was like, oh man, you know I was young. That's all I need to hear. I'm done with you. It's over. I just beat you mentally. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't do none of that shit. When they told that nigga to put a shirt on or go in, that nigga said, well, what about Slim? He got shit on his body. Like, what the fuck? I cannot be making this shit up. Nigga say, well, what about Slim? He got disrespectful tattoos. That nigga say, cuz, don't worry about Slim. That's the little bro, cuz from Compton, nigga. We talking about you. If there is a God, I'm not gonna swear on him because I feel like that'd be blasphemous. But I swear to the highest. That nigga went in there, put his shirt on. Put his motherfucking shirt on. Tried to throw me under the bus. I'm already ain't got no shirt on, nigga. They see it. I got hands chunking up peas on my sleeve. The neighborhood of pyro across my throat. Like, it is what it is. This nigga, man, tried to throw me under the bus because the Crips told him to put his shirt on, man. Cold work. Let me see. I'm trying to think of some shit that happened in Texas. A lot of shit happened in Texas. A lot of crazy shit. But a lot of that shit out there was, uh, California is just the normal shit. Squabbles. After you squabble with niggas, you become cool. Same nigga who blacked your eye and you busted his lip, y'all probably be sitting there spreading together in a few weeks. A lot of unity. It's a lot of bullshit, but a lot of unity in California as in Texas, you know. So shit, man. This was my first live. I just wanted to test it out, see how many people come through, fuck with me, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Um, Check out my shorts. Check out all my little videos, man. I'm trying to be funny. Trying to be y'all favorite future YouTuber, man. Um, yeah, man. And shout out to the people that told me to get on YouTube. It's two people. Let me tell y'all this story real quick before I go. It's two people on YouTube that absolutely hate each other. They're YouTube famous, at least in my opinion. I think them niggas is YouTube superstars, and I salute both of them. And I'm about to give y'all their names, right? But it's two people on YouTube that fucking hate each other. That I got a lot of love for. About love both of these niggas. They both my brothers, my little brothers, right? You got Nina Boy from East Coast Crib. That's my guy. That's my brother. He knows where I live. Been around my family. Been around here. Like, boom. That's my boy, right? The second person that told me I should jump on YouTube, that he felt I had something, believe it or not, is my little bro Snoopy Badass. I've been knowing Snoopy Badass since he was like 17, 18, like right around the time, unfortunately, that his mother passed, you know. And I watched him grow to be an honorable man, no matter what the internet try to say about him, shit like that. But shout out to both of them gentlemen. I hope one day they get their issues resolved and they can agree to disagree and just let bygones be bygones and, you know, press too black, too strong, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to both of them gentlemen, because out of everybody I know, like, I'm really connected in Texas. You feel me? Texas is mine. You dig? I know a lot of famous rappers, and one of the rappers that I had a good relationship, he recently passed away. Rest in peace, Big Blicko 100 out of H-Town, Texas. Ray Face with Ethica Music. That's my bro who married the big homegirl Bambi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Me and Bambi go back to Dominguez High School in Compton. The homie Ray Face from Houston married her. Like, I'm connected with a lot. I got a lot of outreaches, right? And I just choose not to use them because a nigga not trying to be famous. You know, I just want a little notoriety. That's all. You know, I'm gonna get on here and talk my shit, swallow my spit. You know, try to put a smile on some people's face and put a smile on my own while I tell these stories. You know what I mean? They say laughter is healing. So I'm gonna get on here and try to heal people from time to time. Let my misery, that sounds fucked up, right? Let my misery be your laughter. You know what I'm saying? I got crazy baby mama stories, jail stories. Is this racist? Oh, shit. I'm gonna end with this one. So out here in Las Vegas, they got the Clark County Detention Center, which is the jail downtown by the Fremont area, what they call the Old Strip. And they got an overflow jail by this Nellis Air Force Base, ways down from my house, right? So it's called NVC or some shit like that. Actually, a nice jail though. That's fucked up. I just said that, but it's like the way they got it set up. That shit got a nice long window and the bench where you can sit there and eat in the cell, and the space you can stretch your arms out in that motherfucker. It's crazy. It's crazy I even said that. Institutionalized. But they had this little black ass guard that looked like Sammy Davis Jr. You could tell he was an old spiritual Negro from down south. The only nigga still with the slick back perm, like let your like soul glow type shit, like some shit our uncles that's like 90 right now was wearing when they was 15, 20. That relaxer, that straight comb back, that Frankie Lyman. So he had like this long bottom chin, like it was a crazy ass bottom from the side. He had a crazy bottom chin on him, a fucking Jay Leno or American Dad chin on his motherfucking ass. So this nigga, he was a little short black ass prison guard, and he called all the black people brothers, and he called all the white boys nigga. The funniest shit I ever seen in my life. The absolute funniest shit I ever seen in my life. So I'm at motherfucking NVC or whatever they call this jail. My cellie is a dude from Las Vegas 60 Crip named Snoop. Shout out Snoop. Hope you doing all right, brother. Ain't seen you or heard from you in years, but I hope all is well with you, right? So me and Snoop, we cellies. And when they open up the day room for you, the guards just get to walking around and snooping and shit like that, walking, and you got this little black ass nigga, kind of got like a little limp. When he walk, motherfucker, like he's trying to kickstart a motorcycle. Every step he takes, like he's trying to kickstart the motorcycle. Boom, boom. So we in the day room playing cards and shit. Shout out, to all the gangs in Vegas. All the dudes I was locked up with, the NTGs, the Donnas, the 60s, the West Coast Bloods, the Husbands, everybody, right? So we sitting there playing cards and shit, and you hear the black guard is like, who shall? It's like, it's hard for me to try to tell the story and do this shit, but he had a long ass bottom chin. That motherfucker hung out like this lighter. And he said, who shall is cell 15? And the white dude was like, oh, that's my cell, sir. He's like, get over here, nigga. To the nigga, get over here, nigga. Because he called all the white boys nigga, but he called all the black dudes brother. And you walk up to him like, hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, how you doing, brother? Everything all right, brother? All right, brother? Yeah, just long ass chin. But whenever the white boys would say something to him, they'd be like, hey, sir, excuse me, sir. He'd turn up, what, nigga? They fired his ass, too, just for the record. They fired his ass. Just for the record. What's up? Oh, Callie, that was my daughter fucking with me. But anyway, before they fired his ass, they like, who's cell 15? The white dude is like, oh, that's me, sir. Get your ass over here, nigga. So the white boy, my phone finna die, y'all. I'm sure I make this quick. So the nigga go over there. The white gentleman goes over there. He's like, yes, sir. Very polite, very well-mannered and shit. A lot of the white boys in prison are, too. He's like, yes, sir. He was like, you over here running stove, nigga. He said, excuse me, sir? He said, nigga, I'm a motherfucking diabetic. I'm standing right here at your door and I can smell honey buns, nigga. I'm like, goddamn. Super dogs. He's like, sir, he said, nigga, pull them bags from under that bed. He made, and the way they got him, there are these plastic tubs that slide in to the bottom bunk. One is for the top bunk and one is for the bottom bunk, but they side of each other. That nigga pulled them two. Them motherfuckers was loaded with meat packs, ramen noodles, Butterfinger cookies, cheese squeeze, jalapenos. That nigga had all the shit, right? That nigga made a big bust. Nigga made a big bust, right? So after he made him pull the drawer, he was like, get out the way, nigga. That's the funniest part, the nigga. He goes under the bed, the police look, he said, look at all these goddamn shit that you gotta, and the guards start pulling bags from under the dude's bed. He said, nigga, you 100 pounds and you got 50 bag of chip. He said, ain't no way you can't tell me you running stove, nigga. Sarge gonna get you. Sarge gonna get you, nigga. He throw the bag down. He pull out a whole nother bag, and I'll be motherfucked if that nigga nose didn't work right, because that motherfucker was full of Butterfingers, Snickers, honey buns with the thick glaze on them, the ones without the glaze, the Texas cinnamon roll. Nigga had a bag. He had shit. Nigga had the shit, right? He said, nigga, I'm a motherfucking diabetic. You trying to kill me with all these goddamn sweets in here, nigga? I'm like, fuck. And you got to throwing this nigga shit out. He said, Sarge gonna get you, nigga. Sarge gonna get your nigga. He said, but sir, these are all mine. He said, nigga, you motherfucker, you in here running stone, nigga. You white niggas think you run shit and you don't run shit. But Sarge gonna get you today, nigga. And they got a little, yeah, Sarge. I don't know the coding. He said some shit. Nigga said some crazy shit over the radio. They came in Ninja Turtle form, so when they bust in, when you say the wrong shit, they come in with one hand on each other's shoulder. Bam, 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 with shields, and they all come in look like football players, rushing, trying to get the quarterback, right? Everybody to yourselves! Everybody, like, oh shit, let me get the fuck out the way. Like the rots riot up in this motherfucker. The sergeant is like, what's going on? This nigga running stove, Sarge. Now, the sergeant was black. The sergeant, at least for that shift, he was black. He said, hey, man, you can't talk like that. You can't talk to the inmates like that, brother. He said, well, I'm just telling you, Sarge, the nigga running stove. Right? And you got the Frankie Lyman slick back. Little fucked up walk. He trying to jumpstart a motorcycle every time you walk. The sergeant go in there, pull out all his receipts for all his commissary, kind of match some shit up. A lot of shit didn't match up. The sergeant said, okay, it's safe to say you are running store. The nigga walked out there and said, whoever owes him, you don't now. You should have seen the sigh of relief on them white boys' face, them niggas' faces that owed him that 2 for 1. Sarge got his, they took most of that nigga shit. I ended up getting shipped off to prison. I don't know if they came and got that nigga or fucking, I don't know if they got that nigga, if they wrote him up and he caught a case behind that shit or they just jacked him for his shit. Then it was fucked up how I ended up in prison. Anyway, I was a fugitive. If you go to my real Instagram that I don't really use, it's public official Bompton Jack Dripper. You go back some years, you'll see I actually videotape myself going to jail. I'm in the backseat recording myself. I'm on the police station. They took everything but my phone. I don't know why. But I'm a fugitive, stupid ass, riding around a big ass truck, chrome 24s with the monster truck tires, 2-door Blazer tipping. I'm like, all right, I'm finna hide out in Riverside. That's where most niggas from LA go. They hide out in Riverside, Moreno Valley, San Bernardino, and shit like that. My auntie worked for the school district. She got a cool little condo. I'm gonna duck off of my auntie. The problem is, my auntie like niggas. She don't like black men. She like niggas, gangbangers, thugs. So her nigga at the time was this nigga named Big Crip Dick from West Boulevard Crip, right? This nigga fucked around and caught a DUI. He got to do community service. He can't drive a set. Can't see him pulling up because that's part of the restrictions, driving, you know. I get caught as a fucking fugitive and sent to prison, dropping this nigga Uncle Crip off at his community service. Drop him off, boom, flip a U-turn. This is all in Riverside, California. Drop this nigga off at the community service shit by the University California Riverside, UCR, yeah. I pull out on this little side street called Iowa. What's like a main street, Iowa, going toward University. And I see the boys coming, so I try to get in the gas station like I'm getting gas. The motherfuckers hit the lights on me. Had I know the law, like what I know now, back then, I wouldn't even got caught. I would have talked to them and still walked away. But the motherfuckers hopped out. Hey, buddy, hey, where you going? Oh, I'm just about to get some gas. Oh yeah, but you know those windows are they're pretty dark. You got ID? Fuck. Yeah, I got it. This motherfucker don't work. Hooked my stupid ass up. I was locked up for the next 4 years. Behind fucking tinted windows. Tinted windows. Can y'all believe that bullshit? Fucking tinted windows. I remember one time, this nigga told me, so me and my cousin, we robbed these niggas for some trees, right? Pulled the hairbrush out on them, took their shit, right? I end up seeing one of the other niggas, just coincidentally, the nigga that sold the tree that we got, he works at a 7-Eleven. I walk in the 7-Eleven, I'm like, oh shit. He's like, hey bro, I don't have no problem with you. I want the fat guy. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, I'll give you $500 if you bring that motherfucker to me. I'm like, all right. So my cousin is from Fortray Gangster Crip, Big Spade Low. I say, Spade, the nigga at the store that we got down on, he's at the store. I said, yeah, the nigga work at the store. The nigga we got down on. He like, yeah. The nigga tell me give you $500. He'll give me 500 if I lure you up there. He said, call cuz and tell him bet good. I'm like, oh, I never got the 500, by the way. I never got the 500. So take this nigga down there to the store. I go in the store like, hey, he outside, homie. Handle your business. But where that money at? He's like, well, I got you. And I swear to the highest, this turned into like next Friday. My cousin's at the time big, out of shape. The store dude is like a little small, skinny dude, little Indian dude. Last name probably Patel or some dumb shit like that. With a fake name tag, say Adam, knowing his name is Ahmed or some shit. So they're going around the car. Going around the car, going around the car, going around the car, going around the car. Never caught the nigga. I never got the 500. They never resolved this shit. I just felt like that was a bunk mission. Then the older homie, Big Don from A. Trey Hoover, he got his own terminology called marriage, right? So, if my phone don't die, I see it's 2 people on here, but whoever's on here, I'm finna marry y'all in so y'all can marry in other motherfuckers, right? So now the average person that's sitting here smoking, if y'all call me on the phone, Bumpton Jack or Slim, whatever you want to call me, like, Slim, what you doing? I'm sitting on my patio smoking, right? Oh, okay. You call Big Don. Big Don, what you doing? Getting married. Getting married, right? This is marriage, right? Getting married, right? So Big Don make marriage like whatever he wanted to be, that's what it's gonna be. Weed is marriage, money is marriage, whatever. That nigga had bought some Dayton's. He had a clean ass old Delta 88, right? He had an old school Delta 88. My older relative, OG Shorty B from the jungles from BPS, he like, Big Don, I'll sell you the Dayton's. Now, we don't know, to this day, we don't know how much he paid for them Dayton's, right? So Big Don, he bought the Dayton's from my relative, Shorty B from the jungles, and he threw the Dayton's on the motherfucking Delta. He looking clean. This around the time that one song, Chicken, Chicken, Plug, Plug, Chicken Head, because he stayed banging that shit. What's that, 3-6 Mafia? Chicken, Chicken, Plug, Plug, Chicken Head. Hey, cuz, put on that Chicken, Chicken, Plug, Plug shit. I swear to God. So, me and Spade like, damn, my nigga Big Don, that motherfucker look good. Like, how much you pay for the D's? That nigga said, marriage. Like, some niggas was tripping one day. And me and Spade finna get down with these niggas. And Big Don told them niggas like, cuz I'm gonna go in the house, I'm gonna get the marriage, I'm gonna come out here and marry everything in this motherfucking parking lot. Nigga said he gonna marry everything. I don't think he was talking about me and Spade. He was talking about the rest of the niggas, right? And nigga Big Don said he gonna marry everything in this motherfucker, right? So marriage is whatever you want it to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you at home getting intimate with your girl, whatever, whatever, whatever. Your boy call you like, what you doing? But like, shit, nigga, I just got done marrying my girl. I married that ass out. Like, oh, okay. Marriage could be a form of currency, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, that's a nice motorcycle over there. How much you pay for that motorcycle? Marriage, right? I remember one time, rest in peace to this weird ass nigga, Haywood. So this weird nigga bought a car from me. I sold this nigga IROC Z28 Camaro, 5-speed, T-top, clean as fuck, right? The nigga had been ducking me for like $200. $200. Like, nigga, you owe me $200. Shit, in the 90s, early 2000s, thinking 200. It's like 500 today, 600 today. It had more value, you feel me? So instead of paying me the money he owed me, he go backdoor Big Don, like, hey, Big Don, won't you marry in Slim with, you know, what I owe him? All right, Big Munchie call you. No, Munchie didn't call me. I'm sorry, brother, wrong person. So Big Don get finessed by the homie Wood, rest in peace. He telling, hey, Big Don, why don't you go marry in Slim the dollars I owe him and marry me a little something, and then you take the car. He did that, paid me off. I'm happy. Unbeknownst to Big Don, the nigga had another set of keys made to the car. Big Don sleep. He go in there middle of the night, take the car, boom, gone. I pull up on Big Don, like, Big Don, what's up, big homie? He like, that motherfucker Wood came over here and took my car, cuz. I'm like, oh, wow. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So the nigga like, the nigga say, I'm like, well, shit, you want the cannon? You want to handle your... No, I'm just going to let God marry him. I'm like, everything is marriage. You feel me? So, shit, man. I got a whole lot more stories, though. I got a whole lot more stories, man. I done been around the compound for a long time. And, you know, 44 years old, I done seen a lot. I done been through a lot. I done survived a lot. You feel me? So I hope y'all all have a good night, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Maybe tomorrow we can go live and get married in.